Peachy Donuts here. Promised a follow-up review of the Catch 2 here many months ago, probably 5 or 6 at this point. Made some changes with the bike. Ended up ditching the knobby nicks that came with the bike. The cornering lugs were just too spaced out at 2.8, so the on edge, off camber handling was pretty sketchy. When they were upright, they were fine and they rolled pretty well. They weren't the latest compound that they've got out on the market, the Addicts compound, so they weighed about 820 grams a tire. Ended up settling in on these XR4s, and these have actually been night and day for ride quality and just predictable handling. Another thing about the knobby nicks is they had gone tubeless with them right away, and they just didn't hold air either. They'd lose on average 4 or 5 pounds per tire per week, so it was kind of annoying. In that respect also, the XR4s here have done really well. They hold air pretty similar to what a inner tube would, where they might lose a pound and a half every other week or so, but for the most part are very stable. They're a bit heavier than the knobby nicks. They're spec'd at 945, and they were both really close, within about 5 grams of that per tire, so real close. Other than that, with the bike, just different grips. Just like the Ergon grips, so went with those again. Found a nice matchy collie helmet here. Not the cheapest thing in the world, but pay to play. Other than that, changed out the seat. It did come with a WTB seat, but it's just didn't have quite the cushion that the gel one here does, obviously. Other than that, the bike's been great. I haven't been able to ride it like I wanted to the last 6 months or so, so I probably packed on about 15 pounds myself. Riding weight, me still maybe 220, maybe almost 230 these days. A brief pause there for a bunch of passerbys here real quick. As I was saying, 220, 230. Running about 17 pounds in the rear and about 15 in the front. I've gone down to about 14, 16, but for all the roots and ruts that I tend to run into here, 15, 17 consistently feels just right, for at least for where I'm at riding white ways at the moment. Other than that, everything on the bike has been great. The only other thing I'll probably do with it in the near future is just change out the dropper post lever. The one it came with is kind of cheap and plastic on the top. That's it for now, guys. Take it easy.